Good evening, everyone. I'm Jennie with Infinity Real Estate, and I am excited to be here tonight on the shores of Wallachet Bay in Gig Harbor. I was going to give you a sneak preview of this incredible property with this video, but I listed it last week and it sold overnight. Full price cash offer for $2.385 million. So I'm going to segue just a little bit from what I would typically do and tell you a little bit about the process that we did to prepare this listing and what my clients can expect when they hire me to help them get great results. Whenever I see a property for the first time, what's going through my head is, what's the story? What's its personality? What's the lifestyle that this property holds? And how can I make that shine in every way? This property was so much fun because it is just beaming with personality and had such a great story to tell. The first time I saw this property, what came to my mind was a unicorn. This truly is a unicorn, but not everybody is necessarily looking for the traits that this property has that I call a unicorn. So it was my job to bring all of these incredible personality traits and features to life to put this package together. So what do I mean when I say a unicorn? Where am I coming from? Well, I know Gig Harbor extremely well. I'm a local expert, so I think I'm somewhat qualified to be able to talk through what I mean in terms of the unique characteristics of this great place. It starts with a really fun, adorable, nostalgic, kind of funky 70s style home that when you drive up, you might not immediately recognize. In fact, I know you wouldn't recognize everything that's here. So you come down from the house and here we are. We are on 70 feet of low, no bank waterfront on Wallachet Bay, and we've got a dock. And if you know anything about how hard it is to get a dock in this area, you know that this is special. But we're not done yet. The big part is that there is another 8.5 acres that come with this property. It's a separate parcel with a myriad of possibilities. So when you put all three of these pieces together, oh wait, one more thing, you don't have any neighbors except for the Tacoma Yacht Club. So you're completely private. You get to watch the junior sailors in the summer. And if you have a large boat, you can join the yacht club and you can park it there and you can use all of their facilities. So you put all of this stuff together and you go, holy cow, there's no other place. And one more thing, we're like 5 minutes from downtown Gig Harbor that you're going to be able to find. So in my book, it's a unicorn. When I looked at this whole package, what came to my mind was a family legacy compound of sorts. And I understand, based on all of the clients that I've worked with over the years, that there are a lot of families who are yearning to have something just like this, to be able to build the dream home, plus an ADU, plus a giant shop on the 8 acres, to be able to have the house for guests, kids, grandkids, maybe even an Airbnb, all because you're right here on the water, able to enjoy the Puget Sound and Wallachet Bay for all that it is. So from a marketing perspective and how we wanted to create this package and show it off, I did it with that family legacy compound in mind. No matter what kind of property that we are marketing, it comes down to first impression. Always. You have an online first impression and you have a first impression when someone gets to the house. This is where me and my team truly shine. With a property like this, it's the first impression of the house, of the property, and the waterfront, and we had to work on all of them. Starting with the house, it's not uncommon that when I'm talking about the prep process for a home, I ask the homeowners if it's possible for them to vacate so that we can make some small cosmetic updates, stage the house, and present it in its very best light. What this does for a buyer when they walk in is create almost a blank slate because they need to be able to feel and envision themselves there. Small things become big things really quickly, and with this house, it came down to new carpet, new paint, new light fixtures and staging, and we created a whole, I don't want to say new because it's still a fun 70s house, but a whole new presentation. One of the things that I do for sellers is I help you identify what are the most important minor things that you can do to improve the property, such as the cosmetic upgrades that we made here, paint, carpet, and light fixtures. Yes, there is a cost to doing these things to your home, but it pays back in dividends, in multiples of dividends, I promise. And with my concierge service, I am able to front the costs of these upgrades for you, and you get to pay me back at closing, and I don't charge any extra for it. With an 8.5 acre vacant parcel that goes along with this package, being able to envision somebody building their dream house here, like I said, with a shop or an ADU, from a marketing perspective, it came down to, how are we going to do this? Well, here I rely on my incredible photography and videography team to make sure we're getting beautiful shots where the light is coming through the trees and we're showing off the property and its potential in its best light. We made sure that the trails through the property were clean and cut, and when people did come to see it, I walked the property with them, because trust me, if you're here first time by yourself, you would have no idea where you're going and what was going on. On a night like tonight, it is not hard to imagine what an incredible lifestyle a property like this affords. What we try to do is highlight it both digitally and in person, whether you come for a private showing or we often host open houses, twilight open houses on evenings like this, because we want everyone to experience it for everything it is. So if you're considering selling at some point now or in the future, and you want to make sure that your property is highlighted for everything that it is, it's showcased, its lifestyle is shown off, its story is shown off, you want to call me and my team, because we will make it happen for you and get the best results possible.